And hello again, folks. It is I, Kamikaze, here to bring you some more Danganronpa. Um, as you know, we've been having our glorious world here. Let me make this full screen. Of course, that's where I want to continue. Ramble, ramble, ramble. Oh yeah, we're getting ready to do the class trial for... what's her name? Machine Chick. I see her face. Why can't I remember? Freaking stupid is what it is. Oh, that's right. It's Miyu. Wait, I think it's Miyu. We get to see the flexing Monokuma statue.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The 8 of us got into the elevator. The door shut behind us. Ooh. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. And like all those times before, we descended. It was dead quiet. The only sound I could hear was the beating of my heart in my ears. My body was trembling. The more I tried to control it, the worse it got. There's no way to get used to it, really. The fear of death. We were all fighting it, trying to be courageous. We all felt as though we were going to our own execution. No, not an execution. A test of our will to survive. Finally, the elevator stopped and the doors opened. And though I couldn't explain it, my body stopped trembling.
Welcome!
I still want to set him on fire. What happened to him? Oh, well, then again, yeah, he tried to help us, and then apparently Monokuma beat the crap out of him. You know, we haven't seen the Exisals in, since the beginning of the game. That was, the only time we dealt with it.
Huh?
Why?
Yes, that's exactly what we did. He volunteered.
Nah.
You bastards!
He forgotten that he had forgotten that he was... What? Wait, you're the one who beat the crap out of him? Well, that's impressive.
Really?
Death flag.
Anyway.
We went to our podiums as always. We knew what we had to do. There was no protest left in us. It's already the 4th time. The 4th class trial was about to begin. Miyu Iruma, the ultimate inventor. Still sucks that she died. She may have given us a lot of trouble, but we all miss her. It's a tragedy, after all. She helped me and Kaede with those cameras, gave Kibo extra functions. In the end, she had done a lot for us. And the culprit that killed her is one of us. I need to discover who that is. I'm really hoping it's that little shit. Him. I don't remember, but he's just known as a little shit. In order to survive, I have to find the culprit. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. Yeah, of course I want to save. Why not? You know, in case I die. Can I equip any other skills? Do I have any other skills? Buy. Focus up. What do I have? Oh, I have 3. I have 3 of those shards. There's only 2 I can buy. Well, screw that. Begin the class trial. In session.
Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation. Screw it. This is tiresome.
You need more motivation.
I do. I really, really do. Now then,
I wonder if
let's
they're ever gonna
start
have an
this class
ending.
trial.
Because I really want to know, like, the end of this story. Where it all leads up to.
Before
games
we
are very
start,
long.
I just want to ask something since there's not a lot of us left.
Who did it?
What happens if the votes result in 2 first places?
What?
Huh? You mean like a tie? It means they're both the blackened. As long as one of them is correct. It's fine.
So both will be correct.
Daddy, are you sure you should make a decision like that so casually?
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
It's like he is in control, but he isn't in control at the same time.
Thanks. Since that's answered, I can start enjoying this life or death game now.
What game? How long are you gonna keep saying that?
Just ignore Kokichi. The rest of us need to work together to find the truth.
Let it be Kokichi.
We
Please let it be
can't die here.
Kokichi. Please let it be Kokichi.
Oh my! Himiko has become so determined! It's true! People really do change!
But now she's lost what made her so unique.
That's none of your business!
It's like he started out really energetic and then went...
We should focus on the class trial. First, we need to clarify...
Kaito's the culprit.
Oh my god, I want to kick him in the face.
What? Say that to my face!
He kind of just did.
While we were all still logged in, Kaito logged out alone, right?
Someone logged him out. And I'm assuming that was you, because you had the phone, but then Miyu had a cell phone. But it couldn't have been Miyu. Miyu could have switched back and forth between the areas.
You were able to move freely. Doesn't that mean you could have committed the murder?
But there's no strangulation marks, and the poison said instantaneous death, and it was in his chair.
Don't screw around! There's no way I'm the culprit!
I mean, that would be actually really odd if he was the culprit. I mean, given the aspect.
Kaito right. Kaito couldn't have killed Mew.
Because Kaito, good guy.
How long are you gonna keep saying that? Trusted people can still kill, you know. We already saw that a bunch of times. So many times. Since Kaede.
The fact that Kaito was the only one logged out is suspicious. But he's not the culprit. He can't be. Non-stop debate. I knew it. Kaito's account, small bottle of poison, killing game
Kaito logged
stimulator.
out first by himself. Miu was still logged in, though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Kaito culprit? Impossible! Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it! I mean, we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
Well, Kaito, any last words?
Wow, she just jumped
What
the
do you
gun.
mean last words?
First, we need to decide if Miu was killed in the real world or the virtual world. That's where the problem lies. So, yeah, she was still alive. I remember now. She was still alive until the headset was removed. Oh my god, don't tell me it was those two when they removed the headset.
Kaito logged out first by himself. Miu was still logged in.
Nope, not that.
I was wrong!
No, I made a mistake. I need to think it over again. Ah! I don't make mistakes. Just bad choices.
Kaito logged out first by himself. Miu was still logged in, though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
No.
That's wrong!
Because the poison was instantaneous.
Miu wasn't killed by poison, and the warning on the label proves
Ha!
it.
I was right. Booyah.
Drinking the poison would result in subconjunctival hemorrhaging. In other words, your eyes would be bloodshot.
Oh, but Miu's body. That's right. Her eyes weren't bloodshot. She wasn't killed by that poison.
It also said instantaneous.
Then what was that poison for?
Probably a diversion. The culprit wanted us to think Miu died by poison.
That was a really bad attempt.
Then, what was her real cause of death?
Miu's real cause of death. The only one I can think of. How? Wasn't located in the real world? They think I'm a fraud! Ah, I am insecure! Well, I am in real life, but not in this case. Look like, you know, in game, she was like hung. Toilet paper. She was killed by toilet paper. She may have been hung in the game. I mean... No. I'm probably, I mean, I should not, you know, leave many days in between this crap. Discovered in the computer room, fourth floor, estimated time of death.
This is it!
Oh, I didn't think it was gonna be that easy.
Mew's cause
I
of
ignored
death
that.
was the killing game simulator itself. In the virtual world, if your avatar takes fatal damage, your real body dies of shock. That was made clear in the program's text file.
Miu received fatal damage in the virtual world and died from that shock.
So she had to have been hung or choked.
In that case, it's fair to say that the cause of death was actually the simulator.
Gonta has question. Where is this virtual world place? What floor is it on?
You are still dumb!
If you don't understand, then don't say anything.
If Mew was killed in the virtual world, then the next thing we need to figure out is what caused her to incur fatal damage within the virtual world.
I mean, that sets Kaito free, doesn't it?
So her cause of death in the virtual world is the one that matters.
Oh, it seems like Gonte is confused. So why don't we review things a bit? So we split into two groups to find the secret of the outside world.
The ones who searched the mansion were me, Shuichi, Samugi, Gonta, and
Kaito!
that NPC Kaito.
Hey, who you calling NPC, you ASS?
And the others who searched the chapel were Keyboy, Maki, Himiko, and the late Mew.
How could someone have given her fatal damage in that situation?
Christmas lights and hanging her from the lattice.
That's what we gotta think about.
Because things are
Now,
unbreakable.
Let's all work together.
Well, there's a lot of Christmas decorations. I mean, she obviously wasn't impaled.
Aww, little Himiko is all grown up. Too bad your chest hasn't grown up, though.
That was uncalled for. Someday, my chest will grow like crazy.
Let's begin then.
On growing her chest? The fatal damage that Miu received in the virtual world. Let's pin that down. Non-stop debate.
In the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whatever did that to Mew was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
Or going to beat her with his bare hands.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved?
Oh, I forgot blue is something
I think
as well.
strangulation is more likely.
But yeah, it seems like strangulation would have been it.
Oh no!
I gotta think it over again.
In the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whatever did that to Mew was dropped right next to her
Whoops.
avatar. It has to be the hammer!
Small antidote
Or
bottle.
going to beat her with his bare hands.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved? I think strangulation is more likely.
It's possible she was pushed from a great height.
Could she have drowned?
What? No, I didn't want to. Well, actually, she could have drowned. and then pulled out of the water. I mean, it's virtual. It wouldn't show her being wet. And since the water flows all the way around, they could have easily picked up her body. But that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Because they would still have to get across, but it was on the other side. The sign, that is.
Damn it!
Yeah, shut it. I'm gonna make enough mistakes here.
In the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whatever did that to Miu was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
No!
We're going to beat her with his bare hands.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved?
What was it?
I think strangulation is more likely.
What is the thing? There we go.
In the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whatever did that to Miu was dropped right next to her avatar.
Well, we're gonna try and do that. No? No, I said cell phone, not hammer.
I was wrong!
No, she wasn't killed by the hammer.
In the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whatever did that to Miu was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
No. No! It... No. Oh my goodness, oh my soul. Kami is spiraling down the hole.
In the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured.
Let me see what he says at the end.
We're going to beat her with his bare hands.
Are we involved? I think strangulation is more likely.
It's possible she was pushed from a great height.
No, she was like
Could
grabbing
she
her
have
neck.
drowned?
No, it doesn't seem like it. We have to determine the specific cause of death. If I think of the conditions of Miu's body, that should yield a clue.
In the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
We're going to beat her with his bare hands.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved? I think strangulation is more likely.
What the booba do, papi? Okay, yeah, I'm totally lost, I guess. Someone's gonna like yell at me.
In the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whatever did that to Miu was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer! We're going to beat her with his bare hands.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved? I think strangulation is more likely.
There we go.
I agree. Miu's body showed severe trauma and signs of a struggle.
Yeah, she looked like she suffered. Very hard to look at.
Right. And the virtual world is connected to our 5 senses.
Which I think is stupid to begin with.
If her body experienced pain, she must have been in pain in the virtual world as well. Knowing that, I believe Maki is correct. Miu was strangled to death.
Yeah, definitely. Strangling and poison are the only methods that can make her look like she suffocated.
Or drowning. But not
we
in this
already
case.
removed the possibility of poison, so it can only be strangulation. Also, when a victim is poisoned, they commonly grab their chest or mouth.
Not their neck.
But Miu was holding her throat. It's obvious she was trying to protect her windpipe.
The assassin master gets really chatty when it
So
comes
I guess
to
you
corpses.
can't actually, like if you were being strangled, you wouldn't be able to stop it in the virtual world at all. Oh my god, she could have been hung with toilet paper. Because things don't break. Makes it really hard to wipe your ass.
In that case, her exact cause of death is being strangled in the virtual world.
But is strangulation even possible in the virtual world?
Why not?
If the avatars were equally strong, it would be difficult to strangle a resisting victim.
Well, they may have been trying to have a little bit of fun. Because she seems like she'd be into the bondage thing.
Yeah, if she was just as strong as them, no way they could have strangled her.
Then the culprit would need a tool. There are tons of cases where a weaker person would strangle a stronger person with a rope.
Or toilet paper.
Wow, you know a lot about killing, nerd.
But was there even a rope in that world? I don't remember seeing one.
Well, as I said, there's the Christmas lights and the toilet paper. Neither of which can break.
Then they must have used something else as a rope.
Something for a rope. I have an idea of what it might be. I found it during the investigation.
This is it!
Got it!
During the investigation, we found toilet paper outside the mansion.
And everyone's like, oh, okay. This is toilet paper?
I'm guessing that the toilet paper was used to strangle her.
Gonta, no can ignore that!
Toilet paper no strong!
What you mean, Shuichi?
Toilet paper for butt, not neck.
Huh? What's wrong?
The fact that he has an argument is really interesting.
What wrong? Shuichi goofing off. Not gentlemanly at all.
Swear he's just gonna bite my head off, literally. Forgot how to do this.
There's no time for nonsense! You know can use toilet paper in place of rope! Would tear too easy!
Oh.
Even Gonta know that, and Gonta not smart!
Advance!
No, I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
You died such an awful death. So why you not take this serious? You call yourself ultimate detective? Use your head! Figure out real murder weapon!
Advance?
No, I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
There's no time for nonsense! You know can use toilet paper in place of rope! Would tear too easy!
Damn it.
Even Gonta know that, and Gonta not smart!
Okay, now I
No,
know how to do
I'm
it.
positive
Right, click.
toilet paper was used instead of rope.
You died such an awful death. So why you not take this serious? You call yourself ultimate detective? Use your head! Figure out real murder weapon!
Okay, now I can do it again.
No,
I just have to
I'm
be
positive
careful of
toilet
the...
paper was used instead of rope.
I have to pay attention for that tear.
There's no time for nonsense! You know can use toilet paper in place of rope! Would tear too easy!
There.
I'll cut through your words.
Hiya! Break time!
The toilet paper wouldn't tear. Because in the virtual world, objects are unbreakable.
Unbreakable?
You're so dumb, Gonta. You didn't even know that?
If objects can't break in that world, then toilet paper shouldn't be able to tear. And since it couldn't tear, it could be used as a rope.
Going to not really understand, but
I mean, if everyone was equally as strong, I mean, well, Kaito could have done it, but I doubt it. Someone logged Kaito out, whether it be from the cell phone or the main room. And then they went up to the roof because they needed access to the roof. They took the toilet paper up there. They met with Miu, so it might have been Kokichi. And I don't know. Maybe they're having a little bit of fun, but they ended up pushing her off the ledge with the toilet paper wrapped around her neck, and then she died. Then by going out and grabbing the plank that was sitting there and put it on there, drug their body around to the other side, then knocked the plank back into the water, letting it go. I guess I'm just shooting shit.
sorry, Shuichi. Gonta was wrong.
Don't worry about it, Gonta.
It's okay, Gonta. Don't worry about it.
Killed by toilet paper. It was a fitting end for her.
How was that a fitting end?
A fitting end? I do not fully understand that logic.
But if Mew was killed near the chapel, why was the murder weapon by the mansion?
Maybe the culprit tried to get rid of it to destroy the evidence.
And just chucked it. If the culprit meant to get rid of the evidence, they did a poor job of it. There was a much better place where they could have destroyed it.
If toilet paper was the murder weapon, then what's the deal with the hammer next to her?
She was trying to fix something? Who knows?
Perhaps the culprit prepared a backup weapon, just in case.
Well, Miu removed all things that could be used as a weapon. Or so she thought, but then she kept a hammer. Why? Was she gonna kill Kokichi?
No, the culprit didn't bring the hammer.
No? But who else but the culprit would bring a hammer?
The only person who could. Wait, we already know who brought the hammer. The person who brought the hammer
That's it!
was Miu.
Mew was the one who brought the hammer.
Mew bring hammer?
Remember what she told us?
Yeah, she did say she deleted any dangerous objects.
If that were true, she wouldn't have missed something like a hammer.
Or
Mew
toilet paper.
Must have left it on purpose.
On purpose?
But why she do that?
Miu brought the hammer for sure, but what did she need it for? We need to make that clear.
Let's assume that Mew brought the hammer. What was she planning to do with it?
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
No, they're unbreakable.
Uses for a hammer. Gonta, no! Mew gonna build stuff with hammer!
She probably just brought it for self-defense.
Or she secretly met up with someone.
Oh, come on, hit it. There.
I agree!
You bitch. In case he tried something.
Mew was gonna meet up with someone in the virtual world.
Mm-hmm. With me. I was supposed to meet up with Mew on the roof of the mansion.
What? Is that true?
I overheard them talking about it at the chapel.
By the way, Mew asked to meet up with me before we went into the virtual world. I totally forgot where we were supposed to meet, so good thing Keyboy spied on us.
Wait, so Mew called Kokichi out?
If Mew brought the hammer, I wonder what she was planning to do with it.
Defend herself from you. Kokichi's already figured it out. She was planning to... confess her love!
That's it!
So she wanted to be the murderer?
She was trying to kill Kokichi.
She was what?
Yep, she plotted to meet up with me and then kill me with the hammer. If you want to prove this, you'll need to figure out Mew's plan, okay?
It's like he attempted it with her. Mew's plan, I'm sure if I analyze the clues we've found, I can figure something out. Alright, let's do it. Psych Taxi start! Oh. Second Kokichi, Do turd Kokichi. Kill Kokichi. Yes, I got it. Mew. Who tried to kill Kokichi? Mew! Okay. So wait, this is where I run over people, right? Whack. Ah, I missed. My driving skills are subpar in this game. Well, then again, my driving skills in general are pretty crappy. Whee! Who was trying to kill Kokichi? I mean, really? Why was Mew trying to kill Kokichi? Because Kokichi was planning on killing her? Where was Mew trying to kill Kokichi? The roof. The afterlife. Alright, I got babes in my car. Woo! Boobies. Ow. Waka waka tititufusion on Kokichi. Eat. What was the bottle of poison doing in Kokichi's seat? Obviously, it was just a diversion. Time. If this went on in my head, I would just, you know, certifiably be crazy. Oh. Well, fine, I'll just stay here. Whack! Good! Yeah, we got all of this already. I mean, we covered this! No joke. I mean, we literally just covered this.
She wanted it to appear as if Kokichi was killed in the real world.
She placed the poison on my seat to make us think the murder happened in the real world.
She did that too?
Huh.
What? Mew was the one who put that poison bottle there?
How? Was she the last one to log in?
No, that ain't right. Something's definitely weird about that.
Let's look at the log again.
When could Mew have put the poison there?
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out.
Well, that was whatever.
Oh no!
I made a mistake. Oh,
When could Mew have put the poison?
If she did place the poison without us noticing,
Then
she must have logged
out at some point.
And then what? She logged back in?
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
She has a cellular
She had
phone,
logged
which
in
may
or
not.
out. Then Mew couldn't have placed the poison.
Liar.
Wrong.
I like how he's just like, that's wrong!
It was Mew who planted the poison on Kokichi's chair. She had plenty of time to do it. Here, take a look at this.
Mew
Is
logged
this
in.
A record of who went in and out of the virtual world?
2 minutes. So she had 2 minutes to do it.
That's right. It says that Mew was the last of us to log in.
Yeah, what about it?
If she logged in last,
If she logged in last, and because I love doing this to people as I'm getting carried away with myself, I'm going to end the episode here. If you folks are enjoying this, please remember to do like, subscribe, comment. Like, subscribe, comment, do all the fun things that make me happy, camera that make me want to make. I'll see you guys in the next one.